Okay, let's do a little catch up. Haven't done one of these in a while. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Emily. I typically post a ton of bookish content, occasional vlogs, but for today we're going to be doing a different sit down video, and that is simply just talking and catching up because I feel like I just have a lot to talk about that isn't to do with books, and I want to share my thoughts and life updates and just things with you that I feel like I haven't in a little while. So let's do that. I have a list on my phone of just a few topics I want to talk about. So first being kind of an update on the house. So obviously you guys saw it's crazy how it's almost been a year. I can't even believe I'm saying that. It's been like 8 or 9 months since we moved here to New Brunswick from Ontario, and I bought my first house with my boyfriend and my mom. You guys saw the whole moving process, but yeah, it's been 8 or 9 months I think, and I just wanted to give an update on everything going on here. I would say overall things are great. Obviously you guys know we bought this house before we even saw it. Like, we just moved and took a chance, and it ended up working out relatively well. I would say, you know, if I could go back, I wouldn't necessarily change moving here, but I would have liked to have received more information on the house prior to buying it. And that's just like our fault, right? Like, that's not anything to do with the realtor or the previous buyers. Like, we bought this house, no conditions, for a set price. So other than just wishing I had more information, I would say everything with the house is great. We have made some incredible memories at this house already, and we've made really great progress in general with just like how the house is looking. I will say we kind of like, we painted literally every single room in this house, and we decorated and we renovated what absolutely needed to be renovated, and then we kind of just like dropped off and didn't do anything. So that being said, like, really big goals for this summer are the kitchen. I want to potentially retile our bathroom and kitchen floor. I really want to finish painting the ceilings and all of the baseboards white, because that's just something that I could be doing and I've just chosen not to. So that's another goal. And then also, honestly, just making it feel even more like a home by maybe buying patio furniture for the summer. And other than the house, just like really enjoying the city, because I haven't really honestly like looked around that much. The last summer we were here, it was mostly just getting the house set up and working, so I didn't really have a lot of time to like adventure, and I've slowly but surely have been able to do that here, but I've just mostly been focusing on work and like making friends. Yeah, that being said, everything with the house is mostly great. Yes, we've had some issues. We had like a leak in our basement. Our fence in the backyard is literally blown over because we had a hurricane warning. So there are things that we need to fix, that it's just nice because we own the house, and thankfully these aren't things that, you know, are damaging to the house overall, so like they can wait to be redone because we're not selling the house or anything. So as unfortunate as those things are, it's fine. And it's funny because this is just kind of a tangent, but Miley's new album came out a few days ago from me recording this, and I kind of just want to live by one of the lyrics on her album. I'm not always right, but still I ain't got time for what went wrong. Where I end up, I don't really care. And I feel like I tend to focus so much on worrying about everything happening in the moment and what's going to happen. I just really want to live by that, especially with the house, because I'm still in my first year of owning my first house. Like, it's going to have some up and downs, and I just like add a lot of pressure onto myself because I feel like I'm not doing things right, but you can't do everything right, and also you can't really dwell on everything going wrong. So I just really like that lyric. I think that it's beautiful, and yeah. So anyway, that is everything with the house. Moving on to my work situation. I think I mentioned it very slightly, but I was working, so I worked at Indigo in Guelph, transferred to Indigo here, worked at the Indigo here for like a few months up until the beginning of February, and then I got a new job for a company that's like kind of in my field. It was work from home, and it would have been really good money, all this stuff, full time. But I ended up quitting that job, which I've mentioned on my channel before, because honestly, like I've said at the very beginning of when I quit at Value Village, I want to work somewhere that I'm going to be happy at, and that job was not it. And I've just always been the most happy, even though I might not be making as much money, at Indigo. So I'm still working at Indigo now, and hours are finally picking up, so that's been really nice. I get to see all of my coworkers, and everyone there is just so amazing. That's literally what I'm doing, is the same thing as I was already doing, working at Indigo and loving it. And as you guys know, for work as well, I have been doing Lost in the Plot, which is my bookish content. So this stuff, honestly, YouTube, Instagram, book talk, and my blog, I have not made a single cent from, ever. So I don't think I've ever talked about that. Like, I think it's pretty well known. You have to have a certain amount of subscribers to monetize your content, and I'm not at that point. So like, I don't make money doing the content. I do it because I love it. And then my Etsy shop is the portion where I do make money, and I am so thankful for any of you who have purchased from me. It has been honestly so like mind-blowing just learning how to run a business, and I really do love it, and I'm hoping to expand it more and more this year. More products, more content, all the things. And I hope to be doing more markets here locally so that I can just start networking more and doing more little pop-ups for people, because I just love actually meeting my customers. I think it just, I don't know, it reminds me of why I love doing what I do when it comes to my Etsy. So all of that has been great, and I believe this is going up on the day that I have my birthday sale running. So if you are not aware, I always have my Etsy shop linked down below, and from March 17th till March 31st, I'm going to be having a 26% off sale if you buy more than one item in my shop. That being said, on the 21st of March, I turned 26, so that is why I'm doing 26% off, but I think that is the best deal I have ever had on my shop, so you do not want to miss it. It's going to be a great time. If you buy more than one thing and you use the code birthday26, you're going to get 26% off your purchase. So it's a good deal, and I'm really excited for that. Me and my coffee. One last thing that has to do with my bookish content and just like my side business would be my blog. So the last blog post I posted, I believe, was the beginning of July of last year. It's almost been a full year since I've posted on there, and it was because I honestly hadn't posted anything once I moved here, just because everything was happening all at once. It was stressful, and it kind of had to just take a back seat for a little bit. I had to like prioritize what I wanted to focus on, and now that everything has kind of started to relax a little bit and I'm in a good mindset, I have finally started writing blog posts again. So I just had someone update my website to optimize my SEO, which if you don't know what that stands for, it stands for search engine optimization, which means that basically my website will just be more reachable to more people, depending on what you look up on Google or Yahoo or whatever you may use as your search engine. So with that being said, that is all set up, and I am now just kind of like tweaking certain codes in my website myself. I like to learn all of the ups and downs of like web design, just so I don't have to hire a bunch of people to do it for me. And then once all of that is set up, I'm gonna start posting again, and I'm really excited about it. I already have like 4 or 5 posts ready. I just want to make sure that the website itself is all good to go. And with that being said, I do really hope that in the future my blog does become profitable. I'm gonna have probably ads on there, and I'm also gonna do affiliate marketing because I have done that in the past and it has worked slightly for me, but as I've learned more and more, I think that I can make it really successful on my blog, hopefully. So I think that's kind of it for work related things. And now let's talk about just reading in general. Guys, I've been in a slump. I think the last time I was in a slump was around this time last year, actually. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it's because I'm in this weird seasonal transition period. where I'm just more interested in doing other things right now. Like for example, I've really been into playing The Sims, and I actually have been updating my computer to run more efficiently so that I can potentially stream soon. So that might also be another income in the future. I don't really know yet. But yeah, so I've been really loving Sims, and if you don't know, like I've played Sims my entire life, so The Sims 4 has been something that I play on and off like all the time. But I've just been really inspired to record things and post things, and so I started a TikTok for it. I will link it down below, but if you look up matcha.llama, you're gonna find me there, and you're gonna find my Sims stories right now, all that stuff. But so yeah, I've been really focusing on that, and also obviously like my business as opposed to the actual act of reading. It has nothing to do with the books that I'm reading. Like it's just me and not really being in the mood to sit down and open a book for some reason. But that being said, I just read 100 pages today, so maybe we're making a comeback, I don't know. But yeah, right now I'm reading The One by John Mars, which is my first ever reread, and I'm also reading Lost in the Plot's book club pick, which is Ghosts by Dolly Alderton, and so far I'm really liking it. So like I said, it's not really the books, and maybe I wouldn't consider it a slump if I am still reading, but just in my mind, I feel like I'm not putting as much focus on reading as I used to, or as I would like to, and it's never gonna be something I just like completely give up, because I am in love with reading, and that like escape from reality, it just brings me so much happiness and hope and things that I think are so important. And obviously reading is just good for your mind as well. So it's just a slump, it's not like a permanent thing, but I'm feeling it for sure. Alright guys, last update, and you know, this is not going to be a definite update, but it has to do with YouTube, and it just has to do with, I just don't know about the longevity of my posting on YouTube right now, and I don't really feel inspired. Like, I think I'm just posting to post, and I don't want to do that. Like I said, I don't make any money from this, and maybe if I posted every day or something, I would eventually, but I want the content that I post on here to be genuine and to be what I enjoy recording, editing, and sharing with the world. And honestly, right now, as I'm like editing book videos even, I'm just like, these are all kind of the same. And so I think I want to start getting into vlogs again, but theming them, and like I said, potentially streaming, adding in some sim videos. Like, I think I just really want to expand what I'm recording. So that being said, I don't think I'm gonna promise new videos every week right now, because I don't have the time, and I don't want to post things that aren't inspiring me or others. I just think that it's not helping anyone, and it kind of makes me sad. So I don't want to do that to myself. And that being said, if you watch my videos, like, there's still gonna be videos, and thank you for supporting me. Like, I'm literally so grateful, but I don't want to just post to post. So I will always give updates if I decide I'm not gonna be posting during a week. I'm gonna guess I'll probably post at least twice a month, but up until I actually have that like inspiration back, I'm not gonna guarantee every single Friday, because it's just not something that's bringing me joy right now, and it's a lot of work to edit and record, and just to see it come out as something that you're like, well, I had to do it. I just wanted to give that update. YouTube is kind of going on the back burner for me at the moment, and it makes me sad, but eventually I will have that inspiration back, and I will post more often again. So I think that is everything for this video. If you stuck around to the end, thank you so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed just me rambling about my life and things going on in it. A little life chit-chat, if you will. And with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video soon. Be sure to subscribe, like, all of those fun things, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!